What's going on, guys? Robbie here, and today we're taking a look at Mega Construx Heroes, Masters of the Universe, He-Man, and Skeletor. So, this is, of course, the new line of Heroes microfigures from Mega Construx. We've seen Halo, we've seen Call of Duty, and now we're branching out into some more intellectual properties that Mattel has rights to, and they, of course, own Mega Construx now. So we're reaping the benefits of that, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. So we do get He-Man and Skeletor. I think a couple of years back, when the Mattel purchase of Mega Construx by Mattel was first announced, they showed off at, I think it was Comic-Con or maybe a Toy Fair, an entire set of Castle Grayskull by the Mega Bloks at that time team. And I have to say, having these microfigures in hand makes me feel very, I don't know if hopeful is the word necessarily, but yeah, no, I'll go with hopeful. Like, I really hope they make a full-on Castle Grayskull as a large collector set. I think that would be amazing, and I would greatly look forward to that. So, without further ado, we have these two figures here. We got Skeletor and He-Man, looking very cool. He-Man's got his sword, his mighty sword, and his classic shields. Skeletor has his staff, which looks like it's made up from several pieces, but it might just be sculpted to look that way. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I'm happy to have them. And on the back, you can see a co-sale for some of the other figures in the line, Star Trek and Aliens. Very, very cool. I will pause right here so you can see the UPC numbers. But beyond that, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys open, and we're going to check them out in hand right now. Alright guys, so here we have He-Man and Skeletor, the hero and the villain of Eternia, in Mega Construx form, and I am super excited, super pleased. So let's start with the man, the He-Man himself. Here's Prince Adam's fierce alter ego, He-Man. And here he is. He's really nice looking. They actually did a really nice job with his sculpt. He is jacked, super jacked. You could easily get a nice Conan figure out of this if you wanted to. He does have his little, I can't call it armor, his little singlet sort of thing. And it does have a place for his sword in the back. You can just stuff that right in, and he can carry his sword, which is cool. He's got a shield, which is also cool. He's got some molded detailing on his bracers there. And this one is just the spiked wristband that we've seen in the Turtles sets previously. I don't think his hair comes off, which I guess is fine. I guess that's a good thing. I think I would have liked it if his hair came off, because then it would be compatible with the alien facehugger, which would make me a little happier. But his head is a little too big for this guy, as is, which is unfortunate. But I guess you can get this one on there. Just mush it right on. But anyway, so yes, he can hold his mighty sword aloft and say, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power, He-Man." And then, you know, a bird ghost can fly down or whatever. So, yeah, no, I'm already having a lot of fun with these guys. And honestly, again, you know, it really makes me want actual sets for these. At the very least, just like a Castle Grayskull with, you know, Cringer and Man-at-Arms and Tila and all those people that just, you know, just have like one definitive set for these, where it's just smattering of heroes and then a smattering of villains, you know, Clawful and you know, the other guys, Mossman and Stinkor and all them. So yeah, He-Man, really nicely done. And likewise, Skeletor, I think, is even more nicely done. You can see he does indeed have a brick-built staff, which is fine. And the staff actually gets bigger once you take it out of the package, because there are extra pieces that you can add to it in the package, which is also a nice little touch. Let me give He-Man his shield back here. And once again, just very nicely done. He's even got his little ridges. It's hard to focus in on there, but he does have his little ridges sculpted onto his forearms, and his, of course, weird cranky feet, which are very nice. His little armor pieces are sculpted onto the legs. He's got his little armor flaps there. Very nice paintwork on his chest piece with the shoulders and everything, and beautiful paintwork on his skull, although mine has a little bit of a paint blemish on there. Unfortunately, this was the only Skeletor they had left, so it was the one I had to go with. I went through and I picked and choose the nicest looking ones out of all the other figures, but Skeletor they only had one of, so I was kind of just stuck with whatever they had. But I'm still very happy with it. I think it's a really nice representation of Skeletor. I love the fact that his head is on a ball joint. Let's see, can he... Nah, it's a little too big too.
Yeah, that's alright, He-Man. You don't need to put that face hugger on me. It'll only fall off. I'm too evil.
Sorry. Yeah, but I mean, if you consider like Masters of the Universe like figures and how they used to be, like considering the articulation you get out of a figure of this size, really, really cool. And you know, just to have like a representation of these characters that only take up, you know, and in 2 inches of, you know, like 1 inch by 2 inches of space on a desk, and they're superposable and really nice representations of the characters. That is absolutely awesome. And I just am so glad that Mega Construx is kind of like, you know, flexing their IP muscles a little bit. And that sounded dirty somehow, I'm sorry. But it just is really nice to see all these different characters coming together. You could totally have like an anti-drug video with this guy and Star Trek and aliens for some reason, but I don't know why you would. But you could have the Ninja Turtles in there, and that would be awesome. So yeah, I mean, just really, really all around very, very cool. I'm very pleased. I loved the Star Trek figures. I love these guys as well. And, well, I'll let you guys know how I feel about the alien figures. So, I mean, I know I've just been pretty much gushing this whole time, but they really are solid figures, and they're $5 a pop, so you really can't go wrong there. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I will have more Mega Construx coming real soon, so stick around for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.